YouTube, what the hell going on? Tell me what the hell going on? What the hell going on? Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all having a blessed day. Hope you having a wonderful goddamn day. Um, Happy birthday, all that good shit, all the positive vibe shit. Don't procrastinate. Get to it. Get to it, cause it's gonna be there tomorrow. The next day, just go on do it. Get it over with. But anyway, we're gonna hop into a little bit of wrestling. We're gonna hop into Edge. Prime Edge. And Prime Edge is of course around 2005, 2006 ish. I think he won a title in what? He won a title from John Cena in 2006. I want to say that's when him and Lita and not Edge, and Matt Hardy and all them was combined, and that's when he was whooping Mick Foley ass and yeah, slapping John Cena dad in the face. Yeah, Edge was crazy. Edge was crazy. But I always say the most craziest motherfucker is Vince McMahon because he put all this shit together. But anyway, we're gonna see what the hell Edge was doing because he was crazy. Hey, hey.
Yo, there has
hey,
never
hey,
been a wrestler
hey,
I've hated
hey,
more in my
hey,
life than Prime Edge. From 2005 until 2009, if you were watching
I got the
wrestling
dates right.
and you heard,
You think you know me?
You
yo,
think you
better
know
hide
me?
your kids, hide your wife, hide your championships because Edge was coming and he was taking it all.
Yo.
Without a doubt, this
Mick Foley is the only person that I can think of off the top of my head that can be in the Hall of Fame full time. I'm quite sure he won as Mick Foley. He can go as Dude Love, he can go as Mankind, and he can go as Cactus Jack. That's insane to have 4 people over. That is insane. All them folks is over. And when he switched in between personalities, oh, that shit was great. That shit was great.
man was the slimiest, the scummiest, the most disgusting, just the biggest piece
Kiss
of
Lita
shit.
on
There is no
stage
doubt in my mind that this man
front of
right here
Edge.
was the biggest supervillain of our childhoods. It all started
Yo,
in
hold on,
2005.
wait. I don't know what game that was, but if you're a WWE fan, you played. I played every wrestling game, all the way up until probably PS4. All the way up until probably PS4. I want to get back into them around PS3, PS4. It kind of got kind of wacky, I think. But PlayStation, PS2. Oh my God. WWE versus Raw versus SmackDown. Here comes the pain. Oh my God. Them were the fucking days. Them were the days. Them were the days. Man, I used to love them. I might try to get back into them, but I don't like playing wrestling games no more. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't. I might get back into it. I don't know. But them were the days, man. Them were the days.
When he took Matt Hardy's girl. While poor Matt Hardy was out nursing a knee injury at home, Edge started nursing Lita on the
slopping
road.
her down.
WWE found out and made it a whole TV storyline. And once that
See
happened,
how they broke
it was a
that?
wrap
Oh, that shit's
because
fire.
Edge not
They
only
broke
took
the
Matt
middle.
Hardy's girl, he then proceeded to beat Matt Hardy's ass live on pay-per-view. He took the man's girl and then left his ass a bloody mess in front of millions of...
Probably gave him a concerto. Matt Hardy was a real goddamn professional, cause I know that's hard. Seeing your ex while you at home paying the bills, I guess. I don't know what he was doing, but Jesus, I know that was hard. I hope he got some great. He probably got some great money from it, but shit.
people, and then he danced on his grave. Yo, Edge did Matt Hardy so dirty that, yo, if a man did me like how Edge did Matt Hardy, I'm going out shooting. But nah, man, as the weeks went by, Edge and Lita just got worse and worse. Once he had Lita by his side, it was
Bro,
GG,
you could
because
tell that
they would
shit
come
old.
out
Her
and
hair
every week
goddamn
just
stiff
wild
as
out on the
hell.
Raw roster, and then proceed to have like the nastiest, sloppiest, the most disgusting makeout sessions every single week. Less than a year into his run, this man took Matt Hardy's girl, beat his ass in front of millions of people, sent him packing to SmackDown,
And then he won the
walked into New Year's
championship.
Revolution
Yep.
2006 and took John
Yep, I
Cena's
got it right.
championship. Man, this will forever be the biggest bitch move I have ever seen in my life. Poor John Cena was sitting in there in his own blood after surviving the...
And John Cena, that was like an elimination chamber match. I can't really see, but John Cena then at that time, John Cena was top. Like with nobody being John Cena back then. There was nobody being John Cena back then at all.
Elimination Chamber after outlasting 6 other men. He was still champion. It's like, yo, what a happy ending. But no, there are no happy
Edge
endings
coming
when
out,
Edge is
baby.
involved. Out comes Edge with his Money in the Bank
You think you
briefcase.
know
He
me.
cashes it in, and he hits him with 2 spears and ends
Ooh.
up becoming the WWE champion. Yo, I'm not lying to you when I say that this moment traumatized me as a kid. This moment legit had me in shock, and this was a moment where I decided that I will never ever like
Rated
Edge.
R
I made it my life's mission
superstar.
to hate on.
And then I just seen a video of Edge talking about he had a design because he didn't like the spinner belt. He did his own design, and the only thing they did was put his logo on the spinner belt. Spinner belt was actually pretty fire. It was pretty fire to me. That was around the time, the spinner was on everything. But Edge logo was fire. If y'all seen that video, check out that video. That video was nice.
Edge.
It's
I
a
was
it's
going
a
to
short
be the Patrick
actually.
Beverly of hating Edge. Yo, trust me, you had to be there to understand. I was watching this live and I was so close to tears. I was 7 years old and John
Drink
Cena
water.
was my favorite wrestler. John Cena was my hero, and John Cena always
Never give
won,
up.
and he always survived, and he did. That was the thing. He did win the match. He did survive, but then this guy, this piece of shit, just came in there and took the championship. And this moment changed me as a kid. The next night, he proceeded to celebrate that championship win by having a live sex celebration. Bro, what? How is this even allowed? Imagine being 7 years old and your favorite wrestler gets clapped by this guy, and the next night you gotta watch him
That
have
is
sex on
insane.
live TV while you watch with your grandma.
This was on live TV back then. This was on live TV, which is crazy. Which is crazy. I bet that's one of the highest goddamn rated TV shows. I know it is. Shit is crazy.
Do you guys see why I hate this man? Edge was just a sick, twisted man. Not only did he take girlfriends and championship belts, yo, for some reason, he also loved abusing old men for no reason. I remember watching Raw and all I see is Edge just beating up a 57-year-old Ric Flair in a TLC match. Why the f was Ric Flair in a TLC match? All you see is Ric Flair bleeding all over the damn place, getting suplexed off a ladder and just dying, and Edge is just there having the time of his life.
Ric Flair always bleeding though.
Of course, this was also the year he speared Mick Foley through a flaming table, but do you guys remember what he did in the mixed tag match at One Night Stand 06? As everyone knows, right, this is a wrestling pin, right? This is how you win a match. Nah, not for Edge. This is how he won the match. That is another man's wife. I am telling you, he is a sick, twisted man. He needed to be stopped, right? He was running around doing this to another man's wife the same night he cost Cena the championship, and then a few weeks later, he casually went to John Cena's house and slapped
his dad. Oh my god.
He was just the definition of evil. I'm surprised he didn't wrestle in like Black Air Forces. Yo, he needed to be stopped, man. He needed to be stopped. But
I don't remember that ECW and doing that to some. That's wild. And they said that's part of business. That's wild. That is wild, boy. I would have had to jump in that ring. Man, what the hell? That shit is so fitted for every situation. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? What the hell going on, man? What the hell you doing to my wife? Like on Friday. What the hell? What the hell you doing to my wife? Get your hands off her.
Problem, he can never be stopped because every time he got clapped, every time someone did anything to Edge, yeah, he would disappear for a bit, but he would always come back, and he would always come back even stronger, even scummier, even slimier. This man was like the Frieza of WWE. Let me show you what I mean, okay? So John Cena threw this man into a lake, right? He threw him off a ladder into a bunch of tables. He beat him in a cage match, and I remember watching WrestleMania 23. When Jeff Hardy dropped the leg drop on him, it looked like Edge died. It literally looked like Edge died, and that was the greatest moment of my life. Seeing Edge get carried away on a stretcher, I was like, yes, he's dead, he's gone, he's not winning this match, hallelujah.
He
Edge
came back and did what?
But no, because he only came back slimier and scummier. It was May 2007, and it was an episode of SmackDown. The main event was super hyped up, and it was for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was Batista versus The Undertaker. Both men escaped at the exact same time, and The Undertaker, he got clapped, no doubt, but he was still walking out champion, and it was respectable. The Undertaker was a respectable champion. But then, you know, Mark Henry's music played, and I'm like, okay. So Mark Henry just beats up The Undertaker, leaves him lying there dead, and it's like, all right, cool, Mark. I don't know why you're acting up. Not like The Undertaker's gonna beat your ass next week. It was minor. Mark Henry was not a problem, and I was like, all right, cool.
That boy got some height on that jump.
I can't wait for next week. It was amazing. You know, time to go to sleep. But then it happened.
You think you know me?
Edge and
On
Undertaker.
SmackDown, on the CW, on
Wow.
the show that was
Oh
supposed
yeah, I
to be
think
my safe
Edge was
place. On
Edge probably cashed in that Money in the Bank more than anybody. Successfully. I think he's up there. He's up there.
Friday night, on the night that I was not supposed to see him, out came Edge. Yo, he had the briefcase in his hand and it was happening again. It was literally happening again. It was like deja vu. Remember how I said he traumatized me in '06 when he cashed in on John Cena? Well, you know what? This
How you
was
gonna
worse.
cash
This
in
was
on the Undertaker?
SmackDown. This was on the show he wasn't even on. He was a Raw wrestler, but nah, here he is. Yo, SmackDown was my safe space. Okay, this was supposed to be the show that he would never appear. My edge guard was all the way down. I was chilling. I was relaxing.
My
but no,
edge
here
guard.
he comes
I
out
like
there
how he
once
did
again,
that.
and once again he finesses the
Damn.
system and becomes world heavyweight champion. The poor Undertaker is lying there in his blood. He is deader than usual, and Edge just goes in there.
He's deader than usual. Insane. Man. That's messed up. I didn't know that. But Edge, I think he cashed in. He's definitely up there. He's successfully. He's definitely up there. But man, yeah, Edge was crazy back then. Edge, I can't. Undertaker and Edge had a feud. I think if he put in the video, I remember it. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
And becomes champion. And at that point, that's when it hit me.
Because back then you had a rematch clause. I don't even think you had that shit no more. I don't know why, but I never understood that. But I don't think they do it anymore. Just like championship match used to be like a no disqualification. Like for you wouldn't do the count out and shit. I don't know. The rules change, I guess.
Realize, yo, it didn't matter if it was Raw, it didn't matter if it was SmackDown, it didn't matter if you were injured at home, because he'll take your wife on the road. And if you aren't at home, it doesn't matter. He'll go home and slap your dad. Like, it didn't matter if you were 57 years old, it didn't matter if you were a dead man. Edge was always
on your ass.
Yo, I swear to you, this was the worst thing he ever did, because once Edge came to SmackDown, this man reached another level. I thought Edge was bad on Raw, but no. Once he came to SmackDown,
I wonder what game that is.
Edge for the
Which
next
one that
few
was.
years would go on to pillage, ravage, just destroy SmackDown with the scummiest tactics I had ever seen in my life. Every time
You got
there was a
Lillian
match where I'm
Garcia,
like, oh my
so.
god, Edge is finally gonna die. No, he never died. He always won with a roll up. He won by escaping the cage, running through the crowd.
Batista
Every
need
time,
to-
I'm like, yo, he's finally
Batista
gonna
need
get
to be in the
clapped.
Hall of
He never
Fame.
did. And if by some divine miracle he did get clapped, it didn't matter. Okay, it didn't matter. In July of 2007, he actually got injured, and that meant he had to give up his title. He had to surrender the title, and he was no longer a champion. And I remember being so happy just sitting there watching Edge in the ring. He was crying, and he gave the title to Teddy. I was really happy. I'm like, yo, the bad man's gone.
Wait a minute, player.
But no, it was not great, because he always came back. And he always came back scummier than ever. It was November of 2007. Edge had been gone for 4 months. 4 months of bliss, 4 months of awesomeness, 4 months of not seeing his stupid face. And it was Survivor Series 07. It was Batista and The Undertaker in an amazing Hell in a Cell match. Everything was fine, and I really wanted Batista to win as usual. And I thought that it was going to happen, right? I was pretty confident.
Edge came
All
out
of
and
a
cashed that
sudden,
motherfucker.
The cameraman starts
Oh,
tweaking.
I was finna say.
Yes, the cameraman. Yo, this guy Edge
Concerto.
disguised himself as a cameraman in the Hell in a Cell and just went in there and just started beating up everyone. He hit him with a camera, got a bunch of chairs, just blasted everyone's head, just left everyone a bloody mess, and he was back. Just like that, Edge was back. And at first, I was like, all right, whatever. You know, Taker and Batista are going to kill him. You know, it's no problem. But no, it was a huge problem, because at Armageddon 07, the next month on pay-per-view, it was a triple threat match. Batista, Undertaker.
They don't have
Well,
visuals
you know
like
what?
that no
we
more.
thought it was a triple threat match, because that was not the case. This man brought stunt doubles to a wrestling match, and not just one, but two. He brought in two idiots that looked just like him and basically had them around the ring playing dead, playing dumb. Bro, what the all you see is Edge getting
Yo, creativity is 100. Like, that shit is crazy. Have some dummies that look like you. Because when they pull over their hair, you really can't tell. That's funny as hell.
clapped. But no, apparently it's not Edge. Then you see Edge getting clapped again. No, it's not Edge. Then you see like two Edges on the floor while another Edge is in there. I can't. You already know what happened. He finessed the system and he walked out champion once again.
And they got his
What?
tattoo.
How? Where? Who? Huh? Nah, it was too much. This guy was using military tactics in a wrestling match. This guy was out here using guerrilla warfare, using dummy. I can't. So he was world champion once again, right? But that wasn't enough for Edge. No. He wanted to reach another level of peak sliminess. He needed protection. He
Well,
needed
he beating up
security.
like,
He needed a way to ensure that he stayed at the top. So what does he do? He ends up in a relationship with Vicky Guerrero. Vicky Guerrero basically becomes Edge's sugar mama, and these two buffoons begin to run SmackDown. Every week they would come out and these bozos would screw over all of SmackDown. The clips of Edge and Vicky kissing legit make me want to gag. Edge was that desperate. Edge was that slimy and disgusting that he got with Vicky Guerrero, and yo,
That
they
man
were the
didn't
definition of
care.
evil. I remember Vicky made a TLC match at One Night Stand Away, and the stipulation was if The Undertaker lost to Edge, he had to be forced to leave the WWE. So what happens in the match? Well, Edge and Vicky have like the armed forces basically go out there like it's a Desert Storm operation, and they make sure that The Undertaker does not win this match. Edge wins the match, and The Undertaker was banished from the WWE. Nah, yo, Edge was a sick man. At one point, he was even engaged to Vicky Guerrero.
Man, what the hell? That shit was so smart. You date the manager, have her do whatever you want. Oh, man. This shit bring back memories. I can't. Damn, it was a long time ago. We get old, people. We get old.
So to SmackDown. But
we
luckily,
getting
at the wedding,
old.
Triple H came out and showed Vicky and the world footage of Edge cheating on Vicky. And this resulted in the wedding getting called off, and Vicky went crazy.
That
Vicky
nigga was
went
just
mental.
kissing
She got off
everybody.
the wedding, she hated Edge, and she made sure that Edge was gonna pay for this. So what she does is make Edge take on The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. And everyone's like, yay, Edge is finally gonna get clapped. Everything's gonna catch up.
Undertaker did a
Edge.
spear.
It's the end. It's over. And that's what happens, right? The Undertaker destroys Edge in a Hell in a Cell match. He chokeslams him from a ladder through the ring, sets it on fire.
That shit was
basically
fire.
killing Edge. And it's like, yes, finally, he's done. He's dead. Edge is over. Like, we can move on.
Undertaker doing the spear is crazy.
But no.
How many times
I got to tell you, old man.
It was November of 2008, okay? Edge
shit.
had disappeared, Edge was dead, and now Jeff Hardy stepped up, and Jeff Hardy really took Edge's place, and now
Damn, Jeff Hardy
guy on
was so.
SmackDown.
Jeff Hardy was so fucking goated. He just fucked up with drinking and whatever the fuck he was doing, smoking weed, drugs, whatever he was doing. God damn, Jeff. Fuck, we wanted you to be great. Wanted you to be great. You just fucked it up, Jeff. Got intense there.
Everyone wanted to see Jeff Hardy become the WWE champion, and he was so close. So
I'm
Survivor
telling you.
Series 08, the main event was going to be a triple threat match: Jeff Hardy versus
I remember
Vladimir
that guy,
Kozlov
but I don't
versus
remember that
Triple
guy.
H for the WWE championship. And
He
this was
had a- I
finally
mean,
going
Jeff
to be the
Hardy
night
had the
that
best
Jeff
theme song.
finally wins the big one. But right before the show, news comes out that Jeff Hardy was found
See what I
unconscious
mean?
at his hotel, and that he wouldn't be able to wrestle.
Look, see what I mean? Look at this. Look at this shit. Damn, Jeff, you gonna win the championship and you fucking unconscious. God damn, Jeff.
To let the show. So the match became Vladimir Kozlov versus
Vladimir
Triple H.
Kozlov,
Great,
that's his name.
Amazing.
He
so
was-
the match
he was
is
actually
taking
a nice
place, and
wrestler.
everyone's like, yo, we want Jeff. Where is Jeff?
I
We
take
want
that
Jeff.
back.
And everyone is just hoping and praying that Jeff Hardy comes in and wins the match. So 10 minutes into the match, they're obviously having a 5-star classic, right? It's Kozlov and Triple H. 5-star classic. Out comes Vicky Guerrero. And at this point, I had never been so happy to see Vicky Guerrero in my life. And she comes out and she's all happy. She's excited. And she's like, we promised you a triple threat match, and that's what you're gonna get. Everyone's like, yo, really? Really? It's happening? And she starts screaming, he's here, he's here, he's here. And I was so amped. I was ready. I was about to do my Jeff Hardy dance. I'm jumping
talking
for
about-
joy.
Thought I finna do that
And
Jeff
all
Hardy
you hear-
dance.
You think you know me?
You think you know
what
me?
Kind of
Look at this sick
joke is
motherfucker
that?
here.
Why is he here? I thought Edge
Spin
was dead.
everybody.
I thought Edge was done, but no. Apparently, Edge came back from the dead in a match that I never in my wildest dreams thought Edge was going to be involved. He went in there, and for like the 50th time in 3 years, he went in there and he ruined everything. I wanted Jeff Hardy to win the championship. Somehow,
God damn,
Edge
Jeff.
knocks out the champion. I can't. It just
And I
became a
think-
routine. It just
If
became.
I'm not mistaken, I think Jeff Hardy was supposed to win that night. And they let him win another night. I forgot. They had a whole celebration and shit. But Jeff, that drinking shit held Jeff back. Or drinking, smoking, whatever the fuck he was doing. It held him back tremendously. Now he in AEW, now he being held back once again. So, maybe he is getting help, maybe he didn't, I don't know. But, man. Wanted Jeff Hardy to win so bad.
came like clockwork. It was like, yo, every like 4 months, I'm sorry, my guy, but Edge is coming in, Edge is going over, Edge is gonna ruin everything. It doesn't matter. You can kill him, put him through tables, put him through the ring, set him on fire, put him through a ladder. It didn't matter. No matter what, this guy always came back. He always came back. He became champion. He prevailed.
The opportunist,
slimier
baby.
and scummier than ever. Edge always prevailed. It would be like the most random pay-per-views. No Way Out 2009, right? He goes in as champion. He loses in 3 minutes.
Then he come back.
Matter. I guess I can't be WWE champion. I'll just go become world heavyweight champion. I'll just go beat up Kofi Kingston before his match and just become the champion. Like, yo, this is the thing. It's like rules didn't apply for Edge. This guy broke all the rules. He bent all the rules. Whatever he wanted, he did. This guy was the worst.
Him and Randy Orton was champion.
Villain. Yo, nobody was safe, and I literally hate this man. What this man did from 2005 until 2009, it's illegal. He needs to be arrested. He should have been prosecuted. I can't. There has never been a wrestler.
Look at this shit.
Will be a
That's
wrestler
wow.
will ever be on his level of being as slimy, as scummy, and as disgusting as him. This man is single-handedly responsible for 98% of my childhood trauma. For all the PTSD I have,
you can tell he don't like him for real.
It was just too much, man. No matter what show, what championship, he would always be there. He would just be ready to ruin it all. This man, I swear to you, he gave me PTSD.
I'm not gonna watch the rest of that because it sounds like he really hate that man. I'm just joking, but it really just sounds like he for the vet for the rest of the video how much he hate 2005 Edge. Edge was cool. I like Edge. Edge was cool. It still shocked me that the Undertaker did a spear. That shit shocked the hell out of me just then. Edge. Him stealing leader from him stealing it. Edge used to steal everybody title, chip, belts. He used to concerto people. Everybody get a concerto. I think Edge started the concerto. I don't know if he started or made it popular, but Edge was on another level. Edge still, when he came back from that neck injury, Edge was still at a high level. Him and Randy Orton fighting, going back to their feud when they first came in, they won a title. That shit was great. Edge and Randy Orton match was always great. And Edge and Undertaker was great. Edge and John Cena was great. Edge and Triple H was great. Like Edge and Christian was fucking awesome. Like I love Edge and Christian. But yeah, hey, like the video, like, comment, subscribe, people. I love you. Have a nice day. Peace.